Starting our countdown at number 5, we witness a scene of pure, unadulterated raw power as a gargantuan rogue wave surges towards an unsuspecting beach. Picture this: a seemingly calm, sunny day, beachgoers enjoying the sun, the gentle lapping of waves at the shore, and then, without warning, the horizon darkens, not with clouds, but with a wall of water rising with alarming speed. This wasn't just a large breaker. It was a liquid beast, a sudden, isolated monster, cresting far above anything seen that day, hurtling towards the unsuspecting coastline with terrifying momentum. The natural defenses of the beach, a formidable line of massive ancient rocks, bore the brunt of the impact, shattering the wave's immediate destructive force, absorbing the brunt of its thunderous collision. Otherwise, the sheer volume and weight of that water would have utterly engulfed those enjoying their day, turning a leisurely afternoon into an instant, life-threatening catastrophe for countless individuals. Moving to number 4, where the ocean performed a surreal, almost apocalyptic transformation, not with clear water, but with an immense wave of frothing, ethereal foam and salt, blanketing the entire landscape in a bizarre, otherworldly white. Imagine streets, cars, houses, and even people swallowed by this bizarre airborne ocean, turning familiar urban environments into a dreamlike, almost terrifying landscape straight out of a science fiction film. This wasn't just a few bubbles. It was an incredibly dense, almost solid wall of sea foam, propelled inland by an extraordinary convergence of meteorological events. Apparently, a massive storm had been raging just offshore, a tempest of immense proportions churning the ocean with such ferocity that it whipped the surface into this incredible, highly unusual phenomenon. The sheer scale of this foam wave was enough to disorient and overwhelm, coating everything in its path, creating a moment so surreal, so utterly unprecedented, that it left residents stunned, grappling with the bizarre reality that their town had been submerged, not by water, but by the very essence of the ocean's breath. Our journey through nature's most extreme wave events brings us to number 3, where we bear witness to a terrifying, almost mythical encounter in the unforgiving waters of the North Sea. Here, an almost 100-foot high wave, that's taller than a 10-story building, crested over a massive ship, a vessel designed to withstand the ocean's fury, yet reduced to a mere toy against such overwhelming force. Imagine being on that deck, looking up, and seeing a liquid cliff towering above you, blotting out the sky before it crashes down with the weight of thousands of tons of water. This wasn't merely a storm surge. This was a rogue wave, a phenomenon so rare and unpredictable that for centuries they were considered sailors' myths, until modern technology, like radar and satellite monitoring, began to confirm their terrifying reality. The sheer audacity of such a wave, rising out of seemingly nowhere to challenge the largest human-made structures, underscores the raw, untamed power of the open ocean. This particular instance was captured by dedicated instruments on the ship, providing invaluable data that only recently allowed for the breaking of previous wave height records, solidifying its place as one of the most massive and extreme single wave events ever recorded in nature. A humbling reminder that even our most robust vessels are at the mercy of the sea's ultimate wrath. Now, at number 2, we bring you to a place synonymous with massive waves, Nazaré, Portugal. Picture this: a gigantic underwater canyon, a geological anomaly, acts as a funnel, channeling and amplifying ocean energy, pushing the already formidable North Atlantic waves into monstrous, towering liquid behemoths. The specific footage we're highlighting captures an almost unfathomable moment where a big wave surfer, a tiny speck against a wall of water that dwarfs a multi-story building, is swallowed whole, only to re-emerge miraculously from the churning abyss. This particular wave wasn't just breaking records, it was pushing the boundaries of what humans thought was surfable, a liquid mountain with multiple faces, collapsing in on itself with the force of an earthquake. The sheer volume of water, the thunderous roar as it broke, and the dizzying height of its crest make this not just a wave, but an awe-inspiring, terrifying spectacle that pushes the limits of human courage and nature's raw power. The chilling beauty of its raw energy, the way it moved like a living entity, makes it an unforgettable, almost spiritual encounter with the ocean's profound might. A visceral demonstration that even in our modern world, nature still holds the ultimate dominion, commanding respect and instilling a primal fear. And finally, topping our list at number 1, we're talking about a tsunami of historical proportions, specifically the Lituya Bay megatsunami in Alaska. Imagine an earthquake so powerful that it causes an entire mountainside to collapse into a narrow inlet. The force of this displacement was so immense, so utterly beyond comprehension, that it generated a wave that scoured trees from mountain slopes over 1,700 feet high. That's taller than the Empire State Building. This wasn't a breaking ocean wave, it was a wall of water, moving with unimaginable speed and destructive force, leaving a distinct, barren trim line carved into the mountainsides as a permanent, terrifying scar. Eyewitness accounts from fishermen in the bay, who miraculously survived being carried over trees and through the air, speak of an experience so profound and terrifying it shattered their perception of reality. The sheer scale of this single event, a wave born from earth-shattering power rather than oceanic winds, serves as the ultimate humbling reminder of the Earth's volatile power. It demonstrates that the most massive, most destructive waves can emerge from forces beyond our daily comprehension, leaving behind an indelible mark on the landscape and the human psyche, a silent testament to the raw, untamed energy lurking beneath our planet's serene surface, reminding us that nature's capacity for grandeur and terror knows no bounds.